Thanks for having me again. It's really nice to be able to sleep over, relax, spend some time with you. Just be comfortable, you know? Especially, your place is closer than mine to the library, so walking home after work is easier to come here. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say sorry. I'll say thank you. Thank you for letting me stop by and being so warm to me, even though it's been a while, I guess. It really does count for a lot. So, yeah, really. I mean it. Thank you. Plus, I'm serious. The other day when I said, I think I said, I always slept really well whenever we would nap together, sleep over. It's still true. I get nightmares pretty often when I'm alone, so yeah, having your presence here seems to really keep them at bay. So thank you for that as well. Yeah, honestly, combine that with how comfy your bed is, and I've been getting some of the best sleeps of my life. Plus, I'm a catboy. I get sleepy. I can't help it. So, thank you for looking after me. Maybe I'll have to bring you to work one day and show you around. We have quite the collection. I'm sure we could find something you would like. I don't know if you're big on reading. I guess I've sort of been out of touch for a while, but we have not just books, we have some manga and comics as well, and we might have a few magazines and newspapers, but honestly, I don't really go over there. Although I am pretty adept at navigating the manga section. I'll admit that. There's some that just are really inspiring, and I don't know. I hope to make something even a fraction as good someday. Well, I don't know. I've not really progressed my drawing skills very much, but I've always loved books, so I think my writing is, it's okay. It's okay. Not perfect by any means. always room to grow, but yeah, well, I do some writing pretty often. I don't know if I'm quite ready to share it. Maybe someday. I guess we can maybe sort of take turns opening up a little bit. And like I said, maybe another time for the writing, but I'm not there just yet. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying, some stuff in there that's really inspiring. It's like, wow, I really want to craft a story as enticing and like compelling and beautiful as this someday. Yeah, I mean, I do think if I could, I'd love to be like an author or something. I'm not sure. Self-publishing a manga is exactly a financially sound idea, but author, maybe I could, maybe I could swing that if I really popped off. But for now, I will while away my hours as a librarian. I'm plenty content to just be surrounded by things that I love. Pretty good way to spend a working day, if you ask me. That's a good question. And specific ones. I mean, this is kind of a way for me to give recommendations, I guess. You're putting me on the spot here. I suppose these are pretty safe recommendations. You've probably heard of them even. For manga, I mean, definitely Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in Dungeon, and Witch Hat Atelier. Fuck. I'm sure I didn't quite pronounce that right. Well, gratified you don't know either. I'll have to maybe ask someone who speaks a little French the correct pronunciation is. Well, I guess like doing an Anglo pronunciation, I mean, could be worse. But anyways, those two, I think, maybe for different reasons. Dungeon Meshi has just like really meticulous, well-crafted world building. And it makes everything feel so alive and like, I don't know, just like satisfying how like all these different things are interconnected, and I don't know, it's hard to describe without, you being familiar with it, but I think it's really at least from where I'm at so far, it's really a masterclass in compelling world building. I think that would be the number one thing that I would like say is inspiring, or that I would try to maybe like sell it on. But I mean, there's other great aspects to it too. There's definitely some like funny moments, and like the food, like cooking it is just so inspired, and the interpersonal relationships between like cast also quite compelling. So there's if you like fantasy to any extent, and you like any of those things, maybe worth a shot. Definitely. And then for Witch Hat, I think the story is really satisfying. The magic system is just absolutely wonderfully crafted. I envy I envy the creation of such a honestly like robust but flexible, but also like, I mean, it's a hard magic system, so like it's so good. It's so good. The story, I mean, it's like a coming of age story for sure. Okay. The central character is, I think she's only like 10 when the story starts, so there's a lot of learning and like showing interpersonal relationships as like people grow together and like grow up, and there's some good moments with like mentors and teachers as well that I think are they're really well written and satisfyingly written, and I've almost cried a few times. I will admit. But yeah, I think if you like find magic systems interesting, or you prefer more of like it's sort of like a more of an epic, I suppose. Definitely inspired by like more classical fantasy, like more high fantasy, I guess. That's how I would describe it. And if you need me to sell it one more way, the manga is just, it's gorgeous. It's probably the most beautiful manga I've ever read. Like, the illustrations and the way the mangaka uses paneling, and indescribably good. Indescribably. Just go read it, honestly. It's so good. It's so good. Anyways, sorry. Those are a couple of my biggest inspirations at the moment, I would say. And obviously I have some other like things that inspired me. Even classic like TTRPGs and D&D, and like video games and stuff as well. There's so much to be inspired by if you just look around and take things in, and like reimagine it, put your own twist on it, and learn from it, I guess, to try to synthesize something unique. Yeah. Anyways, I think those are like pretty easy recommendations and reads to get into, especially if you don't read much. I think a manga feels more comfortable, like safer to take on than a book does. Mm, even though it's like a little bit of getting used to read right to left instead of left to right. I mean, becomes second nature after you do it enough, so. Yeah, I mean, they're less dense, obviously, being illustrated. The dialogue is text, but not very much else is, so you can sort of just take in the stunning art. For books, I don't know. I'll have to sit on that one for a while, I think. Not sure if there's any that come to mind right away where I'd be like, yes, this. I suppose. Sorry. You have a very comfy Catboy next to you. You're gonna have to deal with the comfy Catboy noises. You really do know the secrets to help me get relaxed. Just talking about things I like and getting to just yap and be cozy and comfy and I don't know, just enjoy the low key energy in the room. It's really nice. Like, there's no tension in the air, and it's just comfy. Very homey, for sure. But yeah, anyways, if anything like that, I guess piqued your interest, happy to help you find some stuff. You wanna put some holds, take out some copies, get to reading. I don't know. I guess I think there's something special about just sitting down and reading. And like, I really have an appreciation for audiobooks, especially, the narration and the voice acting can be really compelling and like immersive. In a different way from how like a book can be. And especially if you have a hard time reading or if you have a hard time focusing, I think, it's a really wonderful way to still be able to like read. But I think there's some crucial difference there between, sitting down and opening a book and having, quiet or whatever ambient sounds are around you. And then just fully focusing on the story in front of you. And obviously, you can do that with an audiobook as well. But you have to really make an effort to do that when it's an audiobook, I think, most of the time anyways. Whereas a book, I mean, you can just get sucked right in and you're not doing anything else in the background. Like you're not, cleaning the house or, cooking or on a walk or whatever. Like you're just reading. I think there's maybe something a little underappreciated about that. I don't know. I'm probably biased because I really value it. It's like, I don't know, it was like the original form of escapism for me. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Really easy for me to just let my mouth run when I'm talking about things I enjoy. Obviously. It didn't come out. My voice. My meows. Okay. Let me give it one more try. Fuck. I can't do it. I yap too much. My voice is gone. My meows. Scratchies. I mean, how could I say no? Just, be careful. Yeah. That's the spot. Yeah, right there. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. What do you think? Should I give it one more try? I think maybe a normal meow would be fine. Like a... No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Just what I thought. Alas. Looks like my voice needs some more rest. You'll have to forgive me. You think I can do it? Okay. I'll put my all into it. One last try. There we go. Finally. But no more. My little voice box needs some rest. So nice and comfy too. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I guess before I forget and fall asleep, we would it be okay if we set up like a little nightstand on the side of the bed I've been using, just so I can have some like books and a light and I don't know, just my own little station on this side. Like, maybe a lot to ask, but really? You sure? Thank you. You're the best. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just really grateful. And then, I don't know, kind of just happened. The cat tendency is getting the better of me. I hope my tongue wasn't too rough or anything. It's okay. Alright. I'm really embarrassed though. I'm sorry. I mean, usually you don't just like lick someone out of nowhere. I guess if it was to be anyone, I mean, I am glad it was you, but hey. No. Oh. Alright. I never should have. Like, you know, my weak spot. The ear scratch is not fair. It's not fair. It's no fair at all. I'm just overwhelmed. You gotta stop. Stop. I just need to recuperate. You're unbelievable. I can't believe you capitalized on my embarrassment like that. No, I'm not mad. I just think you're unbelievable. Okay, well, if you want to make it up to me, you could cuddle me normally without scratching my ears and getting me all awake. Well, it's relaxing if you do it slowly, but if you do it all intense like that, it wakes me up. I think I'm already sort of in prime being cuddled position, so yeah, that's good. You You don't have to, like really snuggle up to me unless you want to. Okay. I won't complain. But really, it's just the comfort, of having you here amplified. And I can just actually feel you. Yeah. Just like old times. Now this will put me right to sleep. Thank you. Yes, I'm thanking you again. Sorry. You better sleep well too. Lots of rest.